Oi, elo siorsu elop, adasi deov is abodu gimptu eler sendorswa and absahilpt dior. Wait. What? What was that? What did I just... Wait, what's happening to the letters? Oh. Yo, hello curious people. Today's video is about putting letters and words into alphabetical order. Well, that was better, wasn't it? This is Kilty from Kilty's Stuff. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So, words with their letters in alphabetical order. That's cool, I guess. What's the hype about it? I mean, sure, it could make a cool code for people to decipher, as I just showed you all in the intro, but that's about it, right? Well, actually, no. There are 3 really cool things you can find out or do with this, and I'll get to those in a moment, but first I want to show you how the script works. I'm writing this script using Python. Now, if you don't know how to use Python, don't be afraid. I'll explain this visually. So first, I need a list of words. But actually, I'll skip this step for now and come back to it in a second. So let's assume we have a word list. The code goes through every word in the list until it reaches the end. For every word in the list, it takes its letters and automatically alphabetizes them. Python has a command that can automatically do that. And then it prints the new string in the output. Here's what the full code looks like. So, now I'll get to picking a word list. For this purpose, I used a relatively small word list with about 61,000 words. This list is full of words you could look at and say, yes, that is most definitely a word, even if I have never heard of it before. If you want to see or download the list, I'll put a link to my GitHub in the description. Okay, now that that's done, let's get into the cool things we can do with this information. Not all words are scrambled up after we run the code. There are quite a few words who actually stay the same, meaning that they were already spelled in alphabetical order. So if I rewrite the code a little bit, I can make it so that it only prints the word in the output if the alphabetized string is the same as the original word. Otherwise, we skip it and move on to the next one. So, let's see the results. In this word list of 61,442 words, exactly 400 words are spelled with their letters in alphabetical order. That means that about 0.65% of the words are spelled with their letters in alphabetical order. The average length of the words in this list is 3.9, with a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 6. These 6-letter words are shown on the screen right now. Here's the length spread of all the words in this list. Another cool thing is that you could also do this with words spelled in reverse alphabetical order. If I edit the code a bit again to put the spellings in reverse alphabetical order instead, here's what we find. Out of 61,442 words, 272 of them are spelled in reverse alphabetical order, approximately 0.44% of the words. I'm not exactly sure why there are fewer words in reverse alphabetical order, but it's definitely interesting. You guys can let me know in the comments if you have any theories. The average word length in this list is 3.84, with a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 7. Wait, 7? Yeah, it turns out that there are actually quite a few 7-letter words in this list, even though there were none in the other one. Said 7-letter words are shown on the screen now. And here's the length spread. Okay, that's about it with that. Let's move on to the next. For those who don't know, an anagram is a word where you can rearrange its letters to make another word. We can use alphabetizing words to our advantage here, because if we take 2 words that are anagrams of each other and we alphabetize both of their letters, those strings will be the same. We can use this to determine which words are anagrams. So let's rewrite the code a little bit. Now what this does is it finds if a word has an anagram, and if it does, it prints that word out. The problem is that this only shows which words are anagrams. It doesn't show which words are anagrams of each other. So I'll write this little extra script to figure that out, but I'll go into that sauce in a second. Let's just focus on this one that finds all the words first. So, let's look at the data. Oh boy. There were way more anagrammatic words than I expected. Out of 61,442 words, a whole 7,521 words were anagrammatic. That's about 12% of all the words in the list. And these aren't all super short words either. If you look at the length spread, there are even two 16-letter words who are anagrammatic. You're definitely curious about which ones they are now, aren't you? Well, let's now run this extra code I mentioned before to find the groups of anagrams. Welcome, everyone, to the Anagram Show! I'm your host, Kilty, and let's look at some anagrams. Enter the 10-letter anagrams. Enter the 11-letter anagrams. Enter the 12-letter anagrams. Enter the 13-letter anagrams. Enter the 14-letter anagrams. Enter the 15-letter anagrams. Oh, I guess there are none of those. Enter the 16-letter anagrams. This has been the Anagram Show. Bye-bye for now, everyone. Alright, that's enough with the anagrams. Let's move on to the third and final cool thing we can do with putting letters and words into alphabetical order. The word and has one A, the word again has two A's, and the word available has three A's. But how many A's can there be in a single word? In fact, how many times can every letter appear in a single word? We can find that out using, you guessed it, alphabetizing the letters and words. Because you see, with those examples I mentioned just a second ago, if you put the letters into alphabetical order, all the letters are automatically sorted into groups. You see, the A's are all right next to each other. So we can easily find out how many times a letter appears in a word. We don't even need to write more code for this. We just open the list of alphabetized strings and use the Control F commands to find specific strings of letters. So let's see what words win. The word with the most A's is teramasalata, with 6 A's. The word with the most B's is a tie between flibberty-gibbet and flibberty-gibbets, with 4 B's each. There will be a lot of ties from now on, and if there are more than 10 winners, I'll just show the list of them instead of pronouncing all of them. The word with the most C's is an 119-way tie between all of the words shown on screen, having 3 C's each. The word with the most D's is a 5-way tie between deadheaded, diddled, granddaddies, granddaddy, and skedaddled, with 4 D's each. The word with the most E's is a 10-way tie between beekeeper, beekeepers, effervescence, freewheeled, interdependence, peacekeeper, peacekeepers, teleconference, teleconferenced, and teleconferences, with 5 E's each. The word with the most F's is riffraff, with 4 F's. The word with the most G's is a 7-way tie between aggregating, gagging, gigging, giggling, goggling, lollygagging, and zigzagging, with 4 G's each. The word with the most H's is a 16-way tie between all of the words on screen, having 3 H's each. The word with the most I's is indivisibility, with 6 I's. The word with the most J's is a 4-way tie between Hajj, Hajjiz, Jejun, and Jiu-Jitsu, with 2 J's each. The word with the most K's is a 2-way tie between knick-knack and knickknacks, with 4 K's each. The word with the most L's is a 16-way tie between the words shown on screen now, with 4 L's each. The word with the most M's is a 2-way tie between mammogram and mammograms, with 4 M's each. The word with the most N's is a 2-way tie between inconveniencing and non-intervention, with 5 N's each. The word with the most O's is a 2-way tie between chlorofluorocarbon and chlorofluorocarbons, with 5 O's each. The word with the most P's is a 2-way tie between whippersnapper and whippersnappers, with 4 P's each. The word with the most Q's... oh boy. is a 951-way tie between all of the words on the screen, having 1 Q each. Wow, Q really couldn't do any better, could it? Anyway, the word with the most R's is an 8-way tie between counter-terrorism, counter-terrorist, extracurricular, extraterrestrial, extraterrestrials, extraterritorial, refrigerator, and refrigerators, with 4 R's each. The word with the most S's is a 4-way tie between classlessness, dispossesses, possessiveness, and senselessness, with 6 S's each. The word with the most T's is a 15-way tie between all of the words on screen, having 4 T's each. The word with the most U's is a 3-way tie between tumultuous, tumultuously, and unscrupulous, having 4 U's each. The word with the most V's is an 156-way tie between all the words on screen, with 2 V's each. The word with the most W's is a 2-way tie between powwow and powwows, with 3 W's each. The word with the most X's is a 4-way tie between Xerox, Xeroxed, Xeroxes, and Xeroxing, having 2 X's each. The word with the most Y's is an 197-way tie between all of the words on screen, having 2 Y's each. And finally, the word with the most Z's is a 3-way tie between pizzazz, razzmatazz, and razzmatazz, with 4 Z's each. Now, before we wrap this video up, just for fun, let's look at the spreads of how often a letter appears in a word. I won't talk for this, I'll just let you look at it yourself. Have fun! So, what did you guys think of this video? If you liked it, please like and subscribe. This is only the second video I'm posting on this channel, and the first that I'm using this professional looking editing style in. I mean, my first video looked like this. So if you want to support me, you should definitely subscribe, as you will get many more videos similar to this one. Okay, other than that, it's time to go. Bye bye!